One of the biblical imagination conferences we do is on the Gospel of Mark, which was the first gospel written. Almost everyone agrees on that. And the really interesting thing about Mark's voice is that in many ways it's really Peter's voice. The Gospel of Mark is the Gospel of Peter. And we know that because the members of the early church came to Mark. Peter refers to Mark as my son. And they came to Mark and said, please write down Peter's account. And so when you listen to the voice of the Gospel of Mark, you hear all these things that you would expect to hear from Peter. He's very interested in the emotional life of Jesus. Jesus is far more emotional in Mark than any of the other Gospels. In John, I think there are only 4 adjectives in the whole Gospel of John that describe Jesus' emotions. But Mark is very interested in that, and that's what you would expect from Peter. He's very interested in the fact that from the very beginning, from chapter 1, the ministry of Jesus, in a sense, is out of control. By that I mean they are so covered up with people that they have to flee to the wilderness just to get away from the crowds. Only in Mark does Jesus say, have a boat ready so the people don't push me into the lake. And I think that's from Peter. That comes from Peter remembering what it was like to be with Jesus just in the heat of those early times together, being on the road with Jesus.